The big story, dangerously hot temperatures with the worst yet to come.
Trying to enjoy the summer while staying safe in this heat wave.
We decided we wanted to go someplace that had shade and was a little safer and less hot.
How some people are doing both and what doctors say you need to watch out for.
If you're planning to cook a lot this weekend, you may want to have takeout instead. We talk with a home expert on ways to beat the heat in your home.
Chaotic confrontation.
He was coming over here to kill me. He had a shotgun and stuff, so then I called the police.
A man shot and killed by officers in Waterford. What his family says he did before pulling a gun on police. And the chilling phone call that started it all.
The ultimate comeback kid.
The Detroit thing's all about surviving. We're from Detroit, and we're strong from Detroit.
The Motor City making moves to restore the D to greatness. But is it enough?
The big story, Metro Detroit baking under a heat wave.
Temperatures soaring into the 90s, and tomorrow could be a record breaker.
An excessive heat warning is set to go into effect. The thermometer will hit the upper 90s, but it will actually feel like it's nearly 107 degrees.
The big concern, the danger, cooling centers opening all over our area. According to the Red Cross, excessive heat causes more deaths than any other weather events.
Tonight we have important information to keep you safe, plus how to keep your house cool without having to keep the air conditioning cranking.
But we begin with meteorologist Hallie Vogel. She's in the 7 First Alert Weather Center to show you how high the temperatures will climb and how long this heat's going to last. Hallie. And this is just the beginning. So our temperatures right now, we're at 90 degrees downtown, 89 in Pontiac, 88 degrees in Ann Arbor, and we'll keep on building from there as we head into the weekend, especially tomorrow. You factor in the humidity, which is very high today, and that'll continue too. It feels like 95 downtown, feels like 91 in Pontiac, and 92 degrees in Howe. And because of the excessive heat, an excessive heat warning has been issued all across Metro Detroit. It starts at noon tomorrow and goes until midnight. Some of the hottest hours tomorrow will be between 2 and 8 p.m. So watch for that. Feeling like 105 to even 107. And again, we could see some record highs tomorrow. We'll keep the heat going on Sunday. When will it break? The answer in your 7-day ahead. All right, Hallie, thank you. And the heat wave can pose a health risk as we head into the weekend.
Doctors say those scorching temperatures are downright dangerous, with it only getting hotter tomorrow. As Hallie mentioned, we need to take some precautions. 7
Action News reporter Anu Prakash joins us live in Southfield to tell us how people are trying to enjoy the summer and stay safe. Anu.
Hi there, Glenda and Dave. Well, I gotta say, this breeze right now feels really good because it is really hot out here. But all day we have seen people out and about. Look at these guys out here. In spite of the scorching sun, they are out here playing tennis. But doctors say shade, breaks, and water, all very important no matter what you're doing.
I'm already hot, so it's going to be a long day.
With temperatures in the 90s, it is a scorcher, but Ryan Heath is also dealing with another heat wave. He's manning the grill at a company picnic.
Luckily, I got my cup somewhere around here. It's over there. It's a Yeti cup filled with Gatorade, so I'll be cool all day. So just got to take breaks from the heat and, make sure I stay hydrated.
He and his co-workers are at Star JC Park in Royal Oak, which many call Shade Park. With them, anything to help cool them down: water, water balloons, and shade.
If they didn't have this pavilion here, I don't know if I would make it through the day. 39 weeks, I have another week left.
Dr. Michael Gratzen, an emergency physician at Beaumont, says staying as cool as possible is critical in this dangerous and potentially deadly heat. One big concern, heat exhaustion, when the internal body temperature gets too high.
So heat exhaustion is essentially can present with people having headache, feeling very tired, feeling nauseous, sometimes vomiting and diarrhea, as well as muscle cramping.
And beyond that, you could have heat stroke.
So they can have problems where they start to become confused, they may not know where they are, they may not even be easily arousable, and some of them may even come in with paralysis.
He says everyone is susceptible to the dangers of the heat, but especially the very young and elderly. He says if you have the AC, use it. Try to limit your time outdoors and stay hydrated, something Dan Thomas is making sure his daughters are doing while enjoying the summer.
So yeah, we stay under the shade and we make sure that we're hydrated all day, we're taking breaks. I mean, kids like to run really long and really hard, and this is the time where we're pacing them all day. And then, maybe we'll go swimming.
Yeah, all really good tips on things to keep in mind when you're dealing with this heat, no matter what you're doing. The doctor also encourages all of us to check on our neighbors, especially the elderly. He says knock on their door, just check on them, make sure their AC is working if they have it, and make sure they're doing okay. So what about ways to keep your house cool while saving energy? 7 Action News reporter Simon Towdry talked to an expert on how to do that without hurting your pockets.
With these 90-degree temperatures, we're doing all that we can to try to stay cool, especially inside your home. With me right now is Adam Helfman with Hire It Done. All right, let's talk about some tips that can help homeowners to stay cool in this hot weather.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is check your air conditioner. You should have a 2-foot ring of security around it. Your bushes or any flowers should give at least 2 feet of air clearance because your air conditioner is sucking air in and blowing it out to keep it cool. Fuzzies that come off the trees, you've got to get rid of those. Most homeowners still have the manual dial. If you do, I would suggest going out and getting a digital programmable thermostat. And the reason why is because when you're at work or away for the day, there's no reason why you should be paying to cool your house. A programmable thermostat will raise the temperature during the day when you're not there and then automatically get the temperature in the cooling mode before you get home. If you're a homeowner with recessed lights and you have the old halogen bulbs, these give off a ton of heat. What you can do, run to your local hardware store and get the replacement bulbs that are made out of LED. They use 80% less energy and give off 80% less heat.
All right, let's talk about folks who don't have air conditioning or they're really just trying not to use it.
To stay cool, you want your fan spinning counterclockwise. And the higher the temperature it is in the house, the faster you want your fan to go. You want to get your blinds and you want to keep them in the closed position during the day. What that does is it helps keep the cool air in because scientifically, hot air travels towards the cold, which means the heat wants to get in your house. The blinds will slow it down.
Another tip, try to avoid using your oven or stove because it gives off a lot of heat, which means get your carry-out menus ready for this weekend. We'll have all these tips on our website at WXYZ.com. I'm Simon Chowdhury for 7 Action News.
All right, Simon, thanks. And our big story coverage continues right now on our website. We'll keep you posted on any record highs when relief finally arrives. And we have a list of those cooling centers that are open. It's all on WXYZ.com.